Jennifer Sanasi. You're watching News 24 Live. Well, the Met is tomorrow, and if you didn't know by now, the theme is made for the mix. I'm joined in studio by Woman24's fashion and beauty editor, Marisa Kraus. She's going to tell us how you can mix and match but still look fashionable. Hello.
Hi.
I don't know how to mix and match but still look fashionable.
It's difficult. I'm sure you can pull it off. But
hopefully.
Basically, say if you want to do modern and vintage, I would say go for like a full vintage skirt.
Okay.
Maybe in a solid color.
And a vintage skirt is high-waisted, long?
High-waisted and full skirt,
okay.
Yes. And it usually hits you just below the calf. And basically, if you pair that with a really on-trend print, like say a tropical printed top, that could look really nice, like a crop top or like a more like tailored top.
Oh, that sounds beautiful.
Yes. And then you can just pair that with, like modern heels and modern accessories. Or if you want to try maybe some clip-ons, vintage clip-ons, earrings. If you don't have pierced ears, these are great. And they're usually, like say if you go for an 80s clip-on, that could be quite interesting, like a colorful one, with just like a sheer, like black dress.
Where do you get clip-on earrings from?
Everywhere. I used to have an obsession with them. I actually have quite a collection. But you can find them at vintage markets, antique stores, and they're usually really cheap, like $40 for a great pair.
Okay, nice.
Yeah. So, or if you want to try like Boyti, tried last year, she tried a vintage turban. And that with like, say a colorful vintage turban with a bit of a pin, like a vintage pin stuck in it, with a black dress could look amazing.
I never even thought of any of these mixes and matches, and they all
they
sound
work
amazing.
Really great, and it's really easy to put together. And then if you want to mix, like say casual and formal, a big trend now for a lot of, like European street style stars are pairing like basically a very formal dress with sneakers.
How do you do that though?
It's, don't think of like your running techies. I mean, that's not the way to go. It's basically, like these really on-trend sneakers. They're very colorful. They're very expensive sometimes. But like Adidas, Nike, New Balance, they have really nice ones. And you can look on Superbalist, have awesome options. Then if you pair that with, say, like a full tulle skirt in pastel color, like one of my favorite Instagrammers, Siki, did this. And it just looks beautiful with the shoes, the full skirt, and then like luxe accessories. Like go for accessories that look quite expensive, like leather, a bit of, metallic accessories. That could look really interesting. And then lastly, if you want to mix some prints, clashing prints is difficult. I know you also...
I think it's just really hard. I can't wear two different prints at once.
Yes, no, I also find it very difficult. But my advice would be keep it simple. Mix like a classic print, say like a polka dot or a stripe in say black and white with a more like crazy complex print. So you can do maybe a cropped polka dot tailored shirt with like short sleeves with a full skirted print, like printed skirt.
Yeah.
That's more colorful, lots of prints. And a lot of, just look on Instagram, a lot of people do this really well.
What about printed pants? Are those only for really thin women?
I don't really like printed pants. I mean, for an event like this, I'm sure it could work, but I would rather go then for like a tailored kind of suit, like a navy, with nice jewelry. But I don't know, printed pants for me, for an event like this, is not ideal. I think you can pull it off if you wear like printed pants with cool sneakers and like a nice top, but I don't think for this event, no.
No. Are you going to the Met tomorrow? Let us know what you'll be wearing in the comment section below this video.